Good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr.Jebakumar Immanue. In this lecture series, the title of lecture series is Introduction to Machine Learning. In this series, today we are going to discuss the third topic, the name of supervised learning. All of you know, do you remember this? In our previous class, we discussed about this particular topic, machine learning having three different types. First one is supervised, the second one is unsupervised, and the last one is reinforcement learning. Today, we are going to discuss about supervised learning. What is the supervised learning? Supervised learning having another one name, that is inductive learning. In this supervised learning, the training data along with some desired outputs. Output having two different types. One is expected output, another one is desired outputs. This desired output is compared with the expected outcome in this supervised learning. In the real world, supervised learning can be used in different areas, named it as like risk assessment, image classification, fraud detections, spam filtering, some credit card forgeries. Each and every places we are using this particular supervised learning algorithms. Like now I am giving a 1 minute talk about this supervised learning. In this supervised learning, having three different phases. First one is training, second one is validation, the last one is prediction. Like the first one is training phase. What are all the components included in this training phase? It includes processed data. The processed data is classified into two different sets. The first one is training data. The second one is test data. In the phase of training, we are using the training data. The training data is taken as the part of input for learning algorithms. The learning algorithms take all the input from this training data, then it will predict something named it as model. In the phase of validation, the same process data is classified in the second phase is test data. The test data is validated along with the predictive model. The learning algorithm produces one model. The particular model is validated in the phase of validation. The last one is prediction. The new data. This is not a process data, a kind of new data. The new data is produce a model. The model is predicted by the supervised learning algorithm. These are all the major three portions involved in the supervised learning. We are going to discuss the same thing with some real-time examples. Yes, this is the training data and correlation between how these raw data is converted into another phase. Finally, how it is produce the final outcome. In this particular diagram, here we mentioned different kind of raw data. The raw data, initially it is classified into two different types. One is training, another one is test data. The model is involved or correlated with this particular data. It may produce the exact outcomes. How these outcome is produced with the help of the algorithms. So this is the actual example of your supervised learning. Here some label data is there. The label data is, what are all the labels? The labels are hexagon, triangle and square. So in these labels are supplied for this entire data set. With the help of this model, maybe this algorithm will predict something. How it is predicted? Along with the test data. This is the training data. The training data is along with some test data. So in this test data, having only two different shapes, one is square, another one is triangle. In this particular label data, another one is label is there, that is triangle. But in your test data, no triangle is available. So the model is predicted, but the data is not validated by the supervised learning algorithm. So the training data having three different types, but the test data is supplied only to validated data. So it is produced only two different shapes. First one is square, another one is triangle. This is the simple example for your supervised learning. In these cases also we discussed in our previous lecture. Very simple example for supervised learning in machine learning algorithm. Here, different types of inputs are there. Based on these annotations, the data is model or classified. Finally, it is predicted. Yes, this is the apple. So it having training data and test data. See, in this supervised learning algorithm, majorly it contains two different things. One is regression, another one is classification. Here, the apple example may produce, it is an apple. The same thing is going to converted in the another format of unsupervised learning, how it is predicted or how it is clustered, how it is categorized. Everything is going to discuss in our next topic of our lecture series. Thank you all for your patient listening. Thank you. Thank you for your patient listening.